What's going on, you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to give you guys my top 3 stock picks for the month of August 2020. So for this video, I made you guys a little write-up, which you can see in front of us right here, which consists of the 3 stocks we're going to be talking about today, followed by a brief description of what the stock is, what the company does, followed by a summary of why I'm currently bullish on the stock. All right, so we will go over each of these individually. As we do that, I will pull up the stocks on Robinhood just to give you guys a very general idea of the charts and price action. Not going to get too technical today. That's for future stock talk videos. This video is just meant to put these guys on your radar if they're not, and hopefully get you guys interested in some of these faces. All right, so before we do get into this, I will ask you guys to please give the video a like if you do go on to gain value from it, or if you are invested in any of the stocks we're talking about today. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and check out my complete portfolio and daily newsletter, first link in the description, if you're interested in my specific positions on some of these stocks. All right, so let's just kick it off with number 1 right here, Riot Blockchain. We already have it open on Robinhood. We will take a look at the charts after, but I do want to establish a fundamental understanding of what these stocks are with you guys, okay? So, Riot Blockchain, ticker symbol Riot. Riot Blockchain is a Bitcoin mining company. They also invest in various projects within the cryptocurrency blockchain space. I've been talking about Riot a lot lately, but that's because I'm extremely bullish on it at the moment. If you're involved in the markets in any sense, then you're probably aware that Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency space is on fire right now. With trillions of dollars being printed into our economy and a financial system in question, it makes perfect sense to me that we're seeing this bull rally within the crypto markets. If Bitcoin succeeds, then I want exposure to a company that mines that Bitcoin. Considering Riot has been accumulating more mining machines and expanding their operations, I feel that they're a great choice. All right, so again, I did just post a video on Riot recently. I've been talking about them a lot lately. They were my number 1 high risk, high reward stock pick of 2020 a few months back. So Riot, if you've been tuned into the channel, then you definitely have heard me talk about Riot before. Riot is honestly one of my longest term holdings. It's one of the few stocks that I've held for years without selling my complete position. So I've been bullish on Riot for a long time, and especially with this current macroeconomic backdrop. Again, you guys, a very shady, a very uncertain financial situation, not only in the US, but across the world. Very hard times, like economically, okay? So it does make perfect sense to me that we are seeing some very promising price action within Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can see them over here on the right. They're currently red on the day, but they're definitely green on the week. We will just take a look. We'll dive right into the charts on the right here. We are on the weekly chart, up 20% on the week. At one point, we were up 35%, so we are seeing a little correction just today. But you guys, I'm really focusing. Again, I've been invested in this stock specifically for so long. I'm really focused on this for the long term. You can see here on the monthly, up 27%, 3 months up 120%, but I mean, everything's up pretty significantly since the March liquidity crisis. On the year, we're up about 40%, and then this is crazy. So look at this chart on the 5-year, all right? Something to keep in mind is that Riot is not directly correlated to the cryptocurrency market, so it's not guaranteed if Bitcoin, if Ethereum goes up, it's not guaranteed that Riot will go up. But in 2017, that is definitely what happened. So in 2017, when Bitcoin hit 20K, Riot went up to a high of, it's actually higher than this. So Robinhood, the way Robinhood charts do it is it averages. We can try go here to the, so it hit a high of $46 back in 2017. Okay, so that's absolutely insane. It hit a high of $45 at one point, and that just shows the potential of what Riot can do. Okay, so Riot, it's very important to keep in mind, one of the most bullish features for Riot, specifically in my mind, is the fact that Riot is worth only about $100 million right now, okay? So $100 million is a micro-cap stock. With the smaller a stock's market cap, the easier it is for the individual share price to go up very rapidly. It can go down just as easily, but it's very easy for it to climb significantly with very little capital inflow. Not little, but a lot less than most players, most stocks within the markets, okay? So it won't take many hungry new investors introduced to Riot to really send the stock price into territories like we saw back then, okay? Remember, you guys, nothing's ever a straight shot. Although I am bullish on this, it's very rare that we see straight shots up like this. Expect some volatility. Investors are getting smarter, traders are getting smarter, so keep that in mind. But that said, I am very bullish on Riot. I'm very excited to continue to follow Riot and keep you guys posted on Riot, all right? But I do want to move on here. Let us move on to First Majestic Silver, or AG. All right, so let's go to AG. First Majestic Silver, all right, love these guys. Little down on the day, but they're doing pretty well on the week. Okay, here. All right, First Majestic Silver. First Majestic Silver, or AG, is a precious metals miner. Riot mines digital assets, but AG mines God's money, gold and silver, safe haven assets that have stood the test of time. Silver and gold have proven themselves worthy over the centuries as a store of value in times of economic uncertainty. Physical gold and silver have been doing well, but to be honest, I see far more upside potential in the companies that mine them. AG has been one of my favorite players in the space for a while now. They have a strong balance sheet and a solid track record. 2 green flags in my mind. All right, so strong balance sheet, solid track record. Two obvious green flags, but in this economy, you want companies with a strong balance sheet. You want profitable companies, okay? Profitability during this economy, during this pandemic, during this time of hardship and economic uncertainty is very strong right now, okay? And First Majestic Silver has that, as well as a solid balance sheet. They're good. I've been following these guys for a long time now. They're good at mining gold. They're good at mining silver. Obviously, their name is First Majestic Silver, so it's obvious that they mine silver, but fun fact, they do mine gold as well, all right? So it's kind of a win-win in my mind. So First Majestic Silver, a big reason I'm bullish on them as opposed to a lot of other mining companies right now, which I am bullish on a lot of mining companies right now, okay? But AG is my number one pick to be just personally. And that is because you can see here a lot of the silver market. I'm not gonna go over it with you guys right now, but a lot of the silver market and some silver miners are scratching or beyond the all-time highs that they set back in 2016. Okay, and First Majestic is currently sitting at $13, just about $14, and its high in 2016 was about $18. You go further back than this, the highs are even crazier. When you go back to like 2008 or 2010 area, after the financial crisis, when everyone realized that they wanted sound money assets like gold and silver. Okay, so during times of economic uncertainty is when things like gold and silver shine. And gold and silver are doing really well right now. But again, I see more potential in the miners. It's a little more speculative of a play, but I do see more upside. Again, especially in a retail-driven market. This, I think First Majestic is only worth a few $1 billion. It's still a pretty small company. So it doesn't take many traders, many investors to get this thing really moving and get this sector moving. So for the same reasons I'm bullish on Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency sector as kind of not a safe haven. It is kind of a risk on defense mechanism or hedge in a sense, but I'm very bullish on it. I think these two asset classes have a lot to provide, okay? So as far as price action is concerned, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see First Majestic hit its 2016 high of $18. And to be honest, I think it'll go far beyond that this year, especially as the government is printing trillions of dollars. All right, so let's move on to number 3, mixing it up a little bit. It is Aphria, APHA. All right, so Aphria is doing pretty well today, up about 4% today, up 4% after hours. Keep in mind, you guys, they do announce earnings tomorrow morning at the time of recording this, which I'll read in this. But yeah, let's get into Aphria. Aphria engages in the production and supply of medical cannabis. In my opinion, the cannabis sector is extremely undervalued at the moment. Although we've seen some green over the past couple of days, I still believe I'm going to start this over. In my opinion, the cannabis sector is extremely undervalued at the moment. Although they've seen some green over the past couple of days, I still believe they have far more growth potential ahead of them. Weed is being consumed more than ever in this current economy. A lot of people are bored at home, and weed is definitely something to pass the time with. I guarantee all of you know at least one chronic in your lives, and I'm sure you understand when I say that the fundamentals are strong. Aphria also announces earnings tomorrow morning. The date of recording this is July 28th, and I believe they'll impress. Aphria is one of the few companies in the space who has proven to be consistently profitable, so keep an eye on these guys. So Aphria. This is the impressive thing about Aphria, okay? We'll just look at the charts here. So Aphria IPO'd at a price of $12, and they're currently at a price of $6. This is, and I think they're about a $1.2 billion market cap, so pretty small company. I think Canopy, which is the largest player in the space, is about $7 billion, all right? So the most important thing about Aphria, which I did mention at the end there, is that they are profitable. Like I mentioned with AG, it's so important in this economy, in this time of hardship, to have a strong balance sheet, to actually have cash on your balance sheet that you can use and that you can use to fend off tough times, all right? Again, although the cannabis industry, everyone's smoking weed right now, that doesn't mean that there's not facing hardships like literally every other company on earth right now, okay? Or at least the far majority, you guys get what I'm saying. But it's good to have a strong balance sheet. It's good to be profitable. You want that. You need that in times like these, okay? And again, Aphria announces earnings tomorrow morning. If the for the majority of you watching this, they probably already announced it. I think they'll do well. That's my personal belief. Let's hope that plays out. Remember, you guys, it could very well not. But I'm bullish on them. They do have a solid track record of profitability. Again, because we are in this crisis, that might put a dampen on their earnings report. But I'm bullish on Aphria. I do think that they have a lot of potential on them. And as far as price action is concerned, if all goes accordingly, I do believe we could easily see Aphria back to at least its IPO price of $12. All right, so I will call it there, you guys. Keep this one quick. Again, please feel free to ask me any questions if you guys have any questions about the stocks we talked about today, or let me know any stocks that you're specifically bullish on this month or for the rest of this year. Also, again, you can check out my complete portfolio daily newsletter. First link in the description if you're interested. Exactly as it states, it's a complete breakdown of my entire portfolio, all call options, all put options, all stock positions. Along with that, I do send out a daily newsletter to your email if you subscribe every single trading day during market hours, talking about the trades I made that day, new trades, closed trades, rationalizing my thoughts behind the trades I'm making, and just giving you guys my current thoughts on the markets as well. Okay, so it's just more real-time updates for me. Check it out if you're interested. If not, no worries at all. But again, you guys, please feel free to ask me any questions. Let me know what stocks you're excited about right now. And yeah, there's a lot of exciting things in the market. So one more time, subscribe if you're new around here and you want more investing content like this. Okay, so until next time, you guys, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace. All right, later.